Never close your eyes, never stop and listen, never feel alive, and you're nothing missing. You don't need a reason, let the day go on and on. Let the rain fall down everywhere around you, give into it now, let the day surround you. You don't need a reason, let the rain go on and on. What a day to take you. What a way to make it through. What a day to take you. A wild child. Only take the dark from the helter-skelter. Every day you fall, everything's in kilter. You don't need a reason, let the day go on and on. Every summer song, every winter evening, every spring to come, every autumn leaving. You don't need a reason, let it all go on and on. What a day to take you. What a way to make it through. What a day to take you. A wild child. What a day to take you. What a way to make it through. What a day to take you. A wild What a day to take you. What a way to make it through. What a day to take you. Da 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 da. What a way to make it through. What a day to take you. A wild child. What a day to take you. A wild child.
Well, I find working on the album, I love the fact that the songs are very diverse to each other, and it has been like that since Watermark. You know, the fact that when I go to the studio to write a melody, I'm not sure what that melody is going to be, if it's going to be in Gaelic, if it's going to be in English, if it's going to be an instrumental. I basically go to the studio and it's like having a blank canvas. There is that personal, emotional feeling, with working on the music, but there is that spiritual feeling as well. It's important, to take time out, and this is something that I've been doing, for a long time. For me, I can, go into a church where there's nobody there and sit there, and it's a very therapeutic and very calming moment, and I think that kind of, I capture that moment, and then it seems to, evolve, that very sort of beautiful moment can evolve within the music, for me. When you listen to the songs, for me personally, I relive that moment of writing that melody and putting together the songs, and it was quite exciting, but and also very reflective, so many years writing so many songs. So when I got to work on the new album, Day Without Rain, I felt it was a very kind of positive feeling. I suppose it's kind of it was a lovely, encouraging feeling to listen to, you know, what I'd worked on prior, and this was coming through very much on, you know, the influence on the new album. Wild Child, it's about a day, and it's how unpredictable your day can be. You kind of get up in the morning and you have an idea, or you think you have an idea of what it's going to be like, but it can, as I say, it can be very unpredictable and it can go any direction. And it's Wild Child, I thought, was a really good title for it, because you can have one of those days. It's a sound that evolved from working with producer Nicky Ryan, and we developed a sound that people will refer to as like Enya music. And it's basically, I suppose, because I'm the sole performer, and what he has done is he has layered my voice, and when I perform I layer a lot of the musical parts, and what has evolved is this particular sound, you know. And I think it's important for any musician that you have, you know, what is, you know, known as identifiably your own sound. Being brought up in a Gaeltacht area, which means you're brought up speaking Gaelic as your first language, in an area in the northwest of Ireland in County Donegal called Gweedore, there's a lot of Irish traditional music within that area. But then both my parents are musical, and my dad, he toured with his band, and he played, you know, it was a dance band with very much a Glenn Miller type of sound, and I would hear them rehearsing. And then my mother was a music teacher, played classical music, and then, you know, my brothers and sisters would be listening to the hits on the radio. So it was really great when I was growing up. I heard all diverse music, and I still enjoy when you see it with Clannad and the Corrs, family-based families, you know, that can play instruments, can sing. I mean, this is something, if you go to Ireland, it's very, very common to walk into a house, and, you know, it's because of, I think, generations of, say, grandparents or parents passing on songs or teaching children how to play the fiddle or, you know, various instruments, concertina, and they just pass it on. You know, it's kind of been a tradition to do this, you know, and it still happens. Well, I'd say the main themes of A Day Without Rain would be of life and of love. And a lot of the previous ones would have dealt with life before, but this is the first time to actually have dealt with love. And the single itself, Only Time, talks about, you know, telling people to take the time to find out, is the relationship that you're in, is it the real right relationship for you? And only time can tell that. Well, when I started off, it was because of, I started to work with Nicky because he had a lot of musical ideas, and his musical influences are totally different to mine. His being Beatles, Phil Spector, the Beach Boys, and he talked to me about this idea he had where he wanted to record one voice and then to layer the voice, and then he just merely asked me to be very spontaneous and to sing anything that I felt that would enhance the melody I had written. And it was quite exciting because you don't know what the end result is going to be like. Well, it's E-I-T-H-N-A would be in Gaelic Enya. So I've always been called Enya, but what we decided was to do a phonetic spelling of it, Enya. But I didn't want to do the rest of it because it'd be Ní-Bhríonáin. You've got to be, you know, you've got to speak Gaelic to be able to pronounce it, because if you look at it, Ní, which means daughter of, and Bhríonáin means Brennan. So basically Enya, daughter of Brennan, you know, that would be the surname.
You can say why your heart cries.
Once I was told I'd saved a marriage, and it was quite funny to start with, but when he actually relayed the story to me, it was basically, he said himself and his wife were drifting apart, and he said that he bought Watermark, and they sat and listened to the album and began to talk about the music, and then they started to talk to each other again. And I met with him later on, years later, and he said, still married. So it was like so strange, you know, to go so deep with people's emotions, you know.